Hello heroes and villains, welcome to Multiverse. Today we are going to take a look at the future Warden style. So let's get this party started. And today it is a special day because we are going to be able to take a look at the male version and the female version. And normally I can only get one of those because sometimes it's let's say a bit challenging to get the newer style. But here, thanks to being able to use replay badges to purchase a style, I was able to get it on both the male and the female version at the same time. So once you get the style for one of your characters, you can purchase a style for your other characters using replay badges, but it will cost you 4 replay badges for each pieces of style. So yeah, it will cost you replay badges, but it might be a bit more convenient than having to farm for the style for all your characters. And you may notice the male version supports an emblem, and somehow the female version does not support an emblem. I was a bit surprised by that because usually when they cannot do something for both gender, they don't do it at all. Like at some point we were asking for bigger emblem on certain chess pieces, and basically the answer was that they couldn't do it because they could not do it on the female character as well. So it would seem that sometimes if they cannot do it on both genders, they're not doing it at all. But in this case, I guess they made an exception because they did give us a nice emblem on this chess piece as opposed to the female version. From what I understand, this is inspired by Lois Lane. Apparently, Lois Lane is the future Warden. But I have to admit, I did not read the comics, so I can't say for sure. I removed the shoulders, the gloves, the belt, and the boots. Sometimes there's some built-in boots into the style, not today. Although you could still use it. You don't really need to put on boots. The same for the gloves. Like there's not really some built-in gloves, but it still has gloves. It still covers the hands of the character, so it's as good as if you actually had gloves. And here the back piece. So here you can see what the back piece looks like if we remove the weapon. It has a color a bit reminiscent of the color of the monitor. So here we can see it is essentially the same style for the female character. Obviously the body frame is a bit smaller. But sometimes there are styles that are very, very different between the male and the female character. In this case, not so different. Again, the biggest distinction, we do not have an emblem on this version of the armor, but that is pretty much the biggest distinction. Maybe I should have tried it on the male character on a bigger body side. Why not? Also, you can see once you complete the style, it gives you a 50-point feat. Also, as you can see, it looks pretty cool with the blue metallic material. I got a bit carried away. Here you can see it with the temporal chromo material. But here you can see the style without the aura and the material. And I can already hear you ask, where can we get this style? Let's take a look. You can get the armor as random drops playing the Legion of Doom missions, or you can purchase it from the Argus special requisitions. So you can see here the Warden's oppressive helmet. So this is the DPS version of the armor. And if we scroll down a bit, you'll see the controller version of the armor. Obviously, I see the controller version because my character is a controller. If you're a tank, you will see the tank version. If you are a healer, you will see the healer version. There doesn't seem to be an enhanced version of the style. If I was to take a guess, I would guess that maybe we will get the enhanced version as the daily rewards for the month of January. It's only speculation on my part. I don't have any inside tracks, so take what I say with a grain of salt. So there you go, guys. So it is a pretty cool looking suit of armor. You should be able to get it as random drops, so in theory you shouldn't have to purchase it. But if somehow you cannot manage to get it as random drop, because sometimes sadly random is random and you do not get what you want, if somehow you do not get the style as a random drop, come and see the Argus special requisitions here. It is in the Legion of Doom open world map, so you can't really miss it.